Stop living in comfort. Do hard stuff. Throughout my journey of getting disciplined, I've realized that doing hard things is absolutely necessary. Doing things that you don't want to do is absolutely necessary in order for me to become disciplined. So back in 2021 I think it was December, I started taking cold showers. That was the first like actual difficult thing that I did for me, because it's like as soon as I would walk into the cold shower, like it's like I would have a mini heart attack. Because when you get into cold water, you're like you like jitter. It's like your whole body just gets jolted, and I hated that feeling. And I hated how cold the water was, because it would like make my palms, what is it called? My palms would get like really, my palms would get really cold, basically. My palms would get really cold. Jesus. But do hard things. Stop being comfortable. That's the main issue with today's society, is everyone is comfortable. Everybody just wants to be home and just sit on their couch and watch Netflix and scroll on Instagram and TikTok. But the thing is, you're literally watching other people live a life that you want to live. And in order to live that type of life, it comes with some sort of difficulty. So you're preventing yourself from attempting even at all, because you don't want to go through any sort of adversity. You have to ask yourself, how bad do you want it? Truly, you have to ask yourself that, because people would rather see other people live this amazing life where they're fulfilling their purpose, rather than saying, hey, maybe I should get up and go do some hard stuff that will allow me to do that. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to get up and go to the gym at 5, 6 a.m. Nobody wants to take cold showers. Nobody wants to hit the sauna. Nobody wants to go on runs or hikes or marathons. Nobody wants to do any of that. And I'm not saying that you have to do these things. These are just some things that I've done recently. But they're just examples. But you need to start doing things that take you out of your comfort zone, because you cannot be in your comfort zone. You can't live a life of comfort, especially as a man. You cannot live a life of comfort, because if you stay in your comfort zone your entire life, then you will never be able to accomplish anything that is remotely higher than what you're currently at. I just had a bit of a blank there. But if you want to accomplish great things, then you have to do difficult things. There's going to be nights where you're going to be stressed out, because you're like, man, I gotta meet this quota at work, or this, that, and the third. But life is gonna get hard. Life is hard for everyone. And you avoiding that difficulty is what is preventing you from being successful in life, being healthy and happy even. I feel good knowing that I'm doing everything I possibly can for my future self to be successful. That brings me true happiness. It really does, deep down inside, and it should bring you happiness as well. And that's why you need to start doing hard stuff. It can be anything that's remotely difficult to you. Do it. Go talk to random people. I mean, I know that's hard for most people. It's hard for me. But just anything that's difficult, do it. And it will really sharpen your mind. It will really increase the amount of stress that you can handle as well, because you're like, oh, well, man, I do hard stuff like this all the time. It will also help you to deal with certain things, certain obstacles in life. Jordan Peterson said that if your father or your mother dies, or your grandmother, or if whoever passes dies, and your entire family is just in shambles, and you're the one person that's standing up straight with the shoulders back and being strong, that is how you want to be. If your mother passes away, how is that going to affect your life? Are you going to let it throw your entire life off course where you're going to be depressed for 6 to 12 months, doing absolutely nothing, going downhill, doing drugs, taking part in hedonistic activities? Is that what you want? Seriously, you really have to ask yourself this. Are you in the position where you are prepared for life? You have to mentally prepare yourself every single day by what you're doing. This is serious. This is serious. Because a lot of people aren't prepared for life. A lot of people aren't prepared for the real world. It's hard out here, man. It is. It is. It's hard out here. And me at 19, I'm not going to say that like I've had the most difficulties, but I've gone through some hardships. Not a lot, but I've gone through some. So I know a little bit of what it's like, and hopefully I have more hardships in life, because that will make me even stronger than I am already. But most people avoid that. Why avoid it? Why are you avoiding the inevitable? Pain, hardships, trauma, it's all inevitable. It's going to happen regardless. So don't run away from it. Stop running away from what you know is going to catch up to you. It is. And when it does, it's going to suck. And guess what? You got to push through it, big dog. You got to. You got to. So you need to start doing difficult things that you don't feel comfortable doing. You have to get out of your comfort zone. Stop staying in this little bubble where you're like, oh, well, I'm pretty happy because I get to do this every weekend. I get to sit in front of the TV and just relax. No. There's no time for relaxing. You have to treat this shit like it's literally life or fucking death. I'm serious. I'm dead fucking ass. Because if you are just sitting at home every fucking day, just bullshitting, what's it gonna be like when you die? Are you gonna have regrets? If the answer is yes, then you need to change something. Because I don't know about you, but I don't want to be on my deathbed wishing that I had done this or that, or started this business, or whatever the case may be. You want to live a fulfilled life, don't you? Then you have to do the difficult things. Now, I challenge everybody that's watching this video to do something that they find difficult. Let's say, for example, you find talking to people very, very difficult. I challenge you to talk to one random person every single day. You don't even have to have a crazy conversation. You could literally just have a 2 to 3 minute interaction where you just walk past them, you say, hey, how's your day going? Blah, 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 blah. Maybe you like their shoes or something. Or maybe you're at the gym and this guy's lifting some heavy freaking weight. And you're like, hey, man, nice squat, nice bench. Chit-chat with him for 2 to 3 minutes. I mean, just do things. Take yourself out of your comfort zone. Because if you stay in your comfort zone, you're literally going to ruin your life. You're never going to be able to get past any sort of mental barriers that you have if you just stay in the same state for your entire life. Why? Don't you want to enjoy life? Don't you want to have friends? Don't you want to have a good life, a good family? People speak about how they want to do all these crazy things. They want to get rich. They want to get famous. They want to get wealthy, but they don't want to put in the work for it. They don't want to put in the hours for it. They certainly don't want to wake up early or stay up late to work on whatever sort of project it takes to get to that point. Nobody does. Nobody wants to do it. Nobody. So that's why I have a challenge for you. I need you to do one difficult thing this week and next week, and from this point forward, every single day, in fact, that you find difficult. So like I said, if you find talking to people difficult, Talk to someone. Random. It doesn't even matter who. Maybe it's a girl that you see at the gym and you're attracted to her or something, or it's a co-worker that you don't really talk to, but you guys, nod at each other every now and then. Whoever it may be. If you want to get in the gym and you need to get in the gym, get in the gym. All you have to do is go 3 times a week. You don't have to be crazy like some of the gym rats out here, like myself, who go 6 to 7 days a week. You can go 3 days a week. Hell, even 2. Just as long as you're going. It's little steps like that that will get you to your goals. That's why you have to progressively overload with difficulty in your life. So please, everyone who is watching this video currently, please do something hard every single day. That way you can keep your mind sharp and you can discipline yourself to be prepared for any sort of difficulty that might come across you in life. In life, difficulty is inevitable. Pain is inevitable. So why avoid it? You cannot avoid it. Stop avoiding it. Just let it come. Anyways, man, I hope everybody has a wonderful day. You all stay blessed and be safe and dangerous out here.